So you wake up in jail one day. You've been carried here in a big bag. Maybe they're not the best. Maybe they're not the best jailers. They just leave the door open. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. I don't think I have any church clothes.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
I don't know if Father Gascoigne's clothes count, but I forgot I didn't buy the chest piece for Father Gascoigne. So I don't have any clothes that are associated with the church. So she's probably not going to have much to do with us right now.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear God. Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear God.
I don't have Gascoigne's coat. Alright, so there it talks about madmen trying to beckon the moon. And we've beat the game. So we know that there's actually two different things going on here. There's two different things at play. There's beckoning the moon like Lawrence and his associates did. But I'm not so sure that that's what the School of Mensis is up to. They do know about umbilical cords, though. They have one. Oh, shit! Oh, my God. Oof. I walked out that door. And I was like, there's no werewolves yet, right? Yeah, there's no werewolves yet. Totally forgot about the witches. Alright, let's try that again. Now that we're here, if we wanted to, we could fight Parl, but I don't want to do that yet. So, the Witches of Hemwick here, scooping out eyes, collecting eyes. It's sort of like the Native American and the American buffalo. Like, every part of the body will be used. I am once again asking you to appreciate the ceramic shard. I mean the pebble. Now, we accidentally broke the pot on the other side there, and this dude came to check it out and see what was up with it. Which might buy us the time we need. Look at this animation canceling ass dude. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure the witches scoop out eyes because they're nuts, not because they want to honor what they hunt. That's absolutely accurate. Although they're not nuts, like, they know what they're doing, and it works. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they're scooping out your eyes for magic spells that are just some shit crazy people do. Like, they're scooping out your eyes for a magic spell that actually works. There's an old mechanic in Dark Souls 1. Might even exist in Demon Souls, but I know for a fact it exists in Dark Souls 1. Where if you kill an enemy with an attack that does more than like X percentage of its health, you get bonus experience out of it. I don't know if it exists in Bloodborne or not. But, you know, using a critical like that. To try and get the most of your gains, right? Yeah, Teeter, that's the one, like, the PlayStation 5 has, you know, like, the way less frame drops. Way less. Like, if you're a person who wants a PS5 but hasn't been able to get one yet, like, you're missing out on not much. It's just the best PlayStation 4 money can buy. Oh, fuck off! This is a great place to come early, not just to be scared to death by the horrifying song and aesthetic and monsters, but also because you get a bunch of upgrade materials, and that's great. Yeah, that's true. There's a Carol rune you can get where you get more souls or blood echoes if you use a visceral, and that might have taken the place of that. that mechanic. Uh-oh. I didn't think he was... Alright. Would you stop that wild man stuff, man? Good lord. And keep in mind, we can only come here. We can only come here and get the... If we come here later, when we're quote-unquote supposed to come here, we can't get this stuff because all these enemies are dead. And instead, what we get are bloodstone chunks instead of twin shards. So this is a great place to come get twin shards. And then later on, you're gonna come here and you're gonna get chunks. Hey, what's up, Child of Fire? This is an interesting thing to me. We come here and we see pigs. Now, when we come here later, we're going to see cramped caskets. But when we come here later, it will be because we've killed Rom, and we've unveiled the Blood Moon. But that doesn't mean that the Blood Moon's not already here. It just means we can't see it. And seeing the Blood Moon is like, that's the problem. When people see the Blood Moon, that's when problems pop up. Behold, a Paleblood sky. And later on, when we come here, we're going to see a red moon. So the Paleblood sky is the red moon. Because the moon presence is Paleblood. Opening these shortcuts right now, just some, you know, it'll make exploring this place a little easier later. Now, what I like to do is I like to use all the twin Bloodstone Shards that I can to get like a +6 saw cleaver for Ludwig, and then save all the chunks for the weapon I'm going to actually be using. In this case, we're going to be using the Holy Moonlight Sword. The problem there is it makes fighting Ludwig really hard. Because you're fighting Ludwig with a +6 weapon. And that sucks. It's not great. Uh-oh. Honestly, don't give a crap about killing this dude, if I'm being honest. He has a chance to drop twin shards, but like, It's not worth dying. I mean, it's probably worth dying, but why die if I don't have to? Man Bam, I don't know that we will have access to any spells. Our arcane won't be high enough. But if we do have access to them, I'm not opposed to it. Uh-oh. Yeah, Man Bam, that's the Madaris whistle. It's for blood tinge builds instead of arcane builds. And it summons one of the giant snakes from the Forbidden Woods, and it chomps and eats your enemies. But it can also eat you too. Like, it doesn't care. It'll eat whatever in its vicinity. So once you use the whistle, you need to, like, back away from, you know, the exact spot where you blew the whistle. Anyway, what I was talking about was, like, the Blood Moon thing. I'm curious... Oh, shoot. Normally the pig... Yeah, I was gonna say, normally the pig will kill other enemies that get in its way. It will kill the dogs, nice. Oh! That almost killed me. I hear a dog. Lots of dogs. Kill him. There we go. Lots of twin Bloodstone Shards. This has been a success. Bloodstone Shards. After death, a substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called bloodstone. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded in weapons to fortify them. We also grabbed the Tonitrus, which tells us that... Where's the Tonitrus? Oh, it's the weapon, not the tiny Tonitrus. A unique trick weapon contrived by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church workshop. Striking this peculiar iron morning star flail, like a match, generates the same blue sparks that blanket a dark beast. Unfortunately, for reasons untold, the hunters of Archibald's time did not fully take to the device. Now, like I said, we could go fight Dark Beast Parl at this point if we wanted to, but I don't want to because we're saving bosses. We're gonna fight bosses, as many bosses as possible with the Moonlight. So that is our yeah, we want all the bosses we can get with Moonlight. Some madman's knowledge. We see the church hunters, the church doctors, I think, actually. They've been kidnapped, and they've been thrown in front of this gate, which we cannot access, but every one of them has witnessed something that put a slug in their brain. The black hooded iron helm and the Yar Hargul garb. Thick black pullover worn by hunters of the unseen village. The hunters of Yarhargul answer to the village's founders, the School of Mensis. Hunters in name only, these kidnappers blend into the night wearing this attire. Designed primarily to defend from physical attacks, the binding of thick rope serves to both protect its wearer and restrain his foes. Yeah, if you want to come here early, you have to be taken by the sack men. If you access this area in the game at the quote-unquote right time, this event with the soundtrack and the bagmen, none of it's here. It's all different because you've already broken the ritual that hides the blood moon. So like this is the only time you get to do it. We be playing Resident Evil 8 when it comes out? Probably not, but I will definitely be watching Pinko play it. This is a bit of a psych out here. We're like, oh no, our doll.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Over time,
all right, so we have a small hair ornament. We're gonna give it to her.
What? What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel. A yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
So we give her Maria's hairpin, and she doesn't understand why, but it touches her. And she cries. And the tear that she produces is a stone.
Welcome home. What is it? Over time, the graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now.
A blood gem that fortifies weapons and aids various properties. Droplet blood gems are special gems that adapt to various weapons and shapes, meaning it'll fit into any slot. We have waning slots, we have radial slots, we have like whatever you call this, I don't know what they call this, and then you have triangles as well. These droplets they'll fit in anything. Created from a shining silver doll tear, this blood gem is a quiet but unfaltering friend that continually restores HP, the life essence of a hunter. Perhaps the doll's creator had wished for just such a friend, albeit in vain. And this one is, we got this from Gascoigne's wife, Viola. This was the brooch that she was wearing. A hunter had fashioned a brooch out of a blood gem. Created from a bright red brooch, this blood gem strengthens the effect of rallying, a quintessential hunter skill. Rallying symbolizes the battle-worn hunter, who is often the only thing standing after a bloodbath. It's interesting that they bring up HP, because this is something I always like to point out to people. If we go to our character menu and we press R3, we get a little help thing here, and it's like, oh, this is your character's name. This is the character's gender. This is your character's level, etc., etc. Vitality is an attribute governing HP. Yada yada, right? If we look at HP, it tells us that it's the power or will to survive, which is an interesting change from just a measurement of how much damage your body can take, because it's our will to survive, which explains why we die when our blood frenzies. Like, just we went so crazy that even our blood went crazy, and we lost the will to live, which is interesting. I like it. So now we can upgrade our weapon to +4, +5, almost +6. And we can also, ooh, no, we can't. I was gonna say, when we hit +7, we can drop this, droplet in there for a little extra bump. So, Gehrman's not home. Where could he be? Sometimes when Gehrman's not home, he comes over here, and he looks at the moon, and he cries, and he sobs, and he cries like a little bitch. But he's not here today. Now, the doll clothes. Remember the doll clothes? We're gonna sell them, because they are worth all the money in the world, chat. The messengers love the doll's clothes. We're gonna buy a hunter's pistol because I'm tired of not being able to parry. And we're gonna buy some blood vials. Pervy messengers. Yeah, it's like a panty raid. Anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good. Hey, it's okay to cry, Saint. You're absolutely right. It is absolutely okay to cry. Oh, you know what we should have done? You know what we should have done, chat? Let's do it. Let's do it before I forget. I don't want to forget to do it. That should be enough blood vials for the rest of the game? Nope. Maybe if we were doing like, if we were doing a regular playthrough, maybe we might not have to buy any more than that ever. But because we're not doing a regular playthrough, I'm gonna need everything. I'm gonna need everything I can get. Let's go ahead and buy Gascoigne's garb. Somebody said it's church garb. And let's go back to Yarhargul. Now, we can only go back here. We can only go back to the Hypogean Jail. We can only go here before the Blood Moon. After the Blood Moon, you're no longer able to travel to this particular lantern. That is true. Ludwig has a little guy. Ludwig has a little guy that will give you like free blood vials right out front. All right, I have messed up. Oh, get out of here. Split leaf great bag. Are you gonna farm up max upgrade Saul? No. It would. I don't even know how we would get the chunks. But we want to get the, we want to get the Moonlight as quick as possible. And chunks are, while not limited, a bit of a pain in the ass to get. So any chunks that we do get, are going to be chunks that we use for the Moonlight. Like, we could technically, like, go to Canehurst or something, but that would require beating the witches, and we want to beat the witches with the Moonlight. We could go to Hemwick and then go to Canehurst, get the blood chunks there.
Cleanse us of this horrible dream. By your garb, the healing church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods.
So she gave us the skull of a crazy person and was like, yeah, we're the church. We love this. This rules.
Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the Cathedral Ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away.
We've already seen them.
And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
I do! I know exactly the place.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray, kind.
So there we go. We got another character to come hang out at the church. How does she get to Uden Chapel on foot from here? That's not for us to know. It's above our pay grade. Don't ask questions. I'm so close to having enough twin Bloodstone Shards. I'm so close. Alright, I have the pistol now. Oh, shit! Kanji Tatsumi, welcome back. Thank you so much for 7 months in a row. Going good. Hope you're having a good one. Happy Saturday. She can kill the other lady, right? Yes, she can kill the prostitute. She gets jealous. She gets jealous if you take the prostitute's blood over hers. If you take the prostitute's bloods 3 times before the blood moon, Adela, I think her name is, will kill the prostitute lady, whose name escapes me at the moment. Can't think of it. Alright, let's go explore the Cathedral Ward a little bit, now that we have access to some other parts of it. And, we got a little bit to do before we fight Vicar Amelia, so let's get that started. Also, we can tell our homie that we brought a new person home. So the thing about the hunt and the thing about the moon, Child of Fire, is that the moon is hidden away. The real moon. It's been hidden by Rom via Willem. Master Willem has hidden the red moon away. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop the people from becoming beasts, but it does dampen it. Ow! And so, like, when the moon rises and it's full, that doesn't mean that, like, the red moon's not there. It just means we can't see the red moon. When the red moon is out and about and doing its thing, that's when everything goes crazy. That's when old Yarnum type stuff happens and everybody just turns into like an actual damn beast. Whoa! Calm down! Okay. Didn't see that coming. Lots of Madman's knowledge in these parts. Ow. What these people witnessed, I'm not exactly sure, but they witnessed something. I love that repost sound so much. Visceral, whatever you want to call it. That sound is absolutely incredible. Especially when there's no, like, boss music playing and you can really hear it. Mamiko Sake, there are so many good weapons in Bloodborne, it's very, very hard for me to pick a favorite. They're all so much fun to play with. I do have, like, a super soft spot for, like, the big, giant weapons, like the Kirk Hammer and Ludwig's Holy Blade. And I absolutely love, the Holy Moonlight Sword. It's just so, oh, it's perfect. But I also love really fast weapons like the Blades of Mercy and the Church Pick. Really hard for me to pick a favorite. I guess we wanted to take a look at this lamp. It's a very nice lamp. Yeah, they're all so good. Like, there's no wrong answer. All the weapons in Bloodborne are incredible. Here we find some poison knives on a church doctor. You can tell, like, one thing that I really like about Bloodborne is that they put the corpses in clothes so that we have some idea of who they are. So that was a church doctor. He's wearing the black garb, which we don't have yet. But he had these poison knives on him. Knives slathered in poison. This curved knife is as thin and sharp as a surgeon's blade, often used for self-defense by special doctors in the healing church. They say that hunters traditionally avoid the use of poison, likely because the poison is too slow to act in the heat of the hunt.
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from our castle.
I love him. I love him so much. He's so great. Well, maybe I think you're a beast.
Oh my, what a queer scent. But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling.
Why does everyone think you smell weird? They call us well, one person calls us a moon-scented hunter. And it's because I think she is familiar with moon-scented hunters. Hunters who have been beckoned by the moon apparently carry a strange scent about them. Probably from spending time in the dream, if I had to just throw a guess out there. And maybe the messengers, like, dragging us around places. Because remember, we're not, like, teleporting places. We're literally being taken by messengers and delivered somewhere else. I got interested in that, actually, and I looked it up, and according to astronauts, the moon dust on their clothes, when they would get back into a shuttle and take all their clothes off, like their big moon outfits, the smell of the moon powder on their outfits, what do you call those things? Their astronaut suits? You know what I'm talking about. The smell is like gunpowder. It's like spent gunpowder. So the idea that you run around so stinky, stinched of gunpowder, like I think that's that's my headcanon.
Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to. Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you there.
Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast stunts. What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. Know why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin. All right. What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
You know what? I don't like you very much, suspicious man. I don't like you. I'm gonna send you to the suspicious doctor, and you guys can hang out there together.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
It's not that they're racist, it's just that they are, like, incredibly isolationist and xenophobic. They're like, you know, the Japanese or the Americans. Like, they're just a great stand-in for either one of those. Got some black church garb. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But first, we're gonna listen to the best door knocking in the game. Not this one, but the next one.
Oh, we've the deepest gratitude for the church and all they do for us. The deepest, widest gratitude. Yes. Yes.
So the church starts to come off a little bit like a sort of Spanish Inquisition. Yes, we love the church. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. And then this guy. This is the best.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And best of luck hunting. Best luck of all.
My motherfucker, he's just in his cups. This dude is drunk as shit on the night of the hunt. And he's like, yeah, church, man, it rules, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, go get him, homie. Yeah. I love him. I love him so much. Locked onto the... Locked onto the wrong dude. I just realized they're all drunk on blood. Yeah. That's a good point. They are probably in their own houses, just drinking. I know when the pandemic started over here and we got locked down, like the one place I would go to was the liquor store. I'm not gonna be locked in my own damn house and have to be sober about it. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. These notes are left by fellow hunters, but these are like lore notes. These are like canon notes. Now we're going to take a little bit of a side path right here. Oh, it feels good to have a pistol. And there's our Bloodstone Shards. Hey, what's up, Glory Hog? There we see some dope-ass windmills, all decayed and gross looking. Probably looking at Hemwick there, right? Hemwick has windmills. Although I suppose... No, there's windmills in the Forbidden Woods as well, right? Yeah, there are. That's the big shortcut, is a windmill, actually.
The password.
Now this dude has lost his whole damn mind. And it's very easy to think that the guy asking you for the password is the same fella who's behind the door when we get there. We talk to his corpse afterwards. We don't talk to his corpse, but we interact with his corpse, and the game tells us he's already dead. And then we get an insight for that. And the reason we get an insight for that is because our character thinks, well, that person has, like, witnessed madness. We get a madman's knowledge. That dude had witnessed madness or whatever. But that's not the dude who's, like, asking us the password. The dude who's asking us the password is actually one of the Medaris twins. One of the, one of the grave wardens, who watches over the church. Ah, shit! I tried to break his bone. The game tells us that one is still out there guarding over the woods, even though he's lost his entire damn mind. Which is, yeah, it's that dude. That's the dude who's asking us the password, not the corpse. What?! Alright, well, come on, Scythe Man. Ow. Still didn't get the bone. I missed the bone, chat. Ah! There it is. Give me your bone. Did you just want the honorable 1v1? Well, you can have it. Hey, what's up, Phantom Wolf? Hello and welcome to the stream. Bunch of blood vials over here. And now, we can fight Amelia, but before we fight Amelia, let's go level up that weapon one last time. And I have to pee. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do this. We'll do this instead. I do have to pee before we fight Amelia. But we'll do this. This is a good thing to do. Why didn't you bow to him? Dishonorable. You don't... Bloodborne people don't bow. That's Dark Souls. These dudes suck ass. Especially Rifle Spear guy. Nitrous guy isn't so bad, but Rifle Spear dude is an absolute jerk. This is one of those doors people don't get very often. It's easy to forget about it.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
I hate this guy. I hate him so much. Would you come over here and fight me? Holy shit! Whoa! I was out of stamina. Uh-oh. One of the things that just absolutely From Software has never figured out is like how to make an NPC that's dangerous to fight that still adheres to all of the rules of the game. They just cheat. And we're supposed to be like, all right, cool, cheat. He has all the bullets. That's the best. It rules. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Hey, I brought you a bunch of people to hang out with. Are you happy?
Hunter. Alive and well at that. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore, but you did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you. Makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you. If you please, kind hunter, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Maybe? Now, I know I hardly deserve it, but, well, I had to just ask, Out of line. Yes, perhaps so. But, well, give it a thought. If you wouldn't mind, of course.
He just wants to be friends. He just wants friends.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a whore's blood? Yes, I see. I suppose that's natural. If you ever change your mind, you know where I'll be.
Notice Adela, I think her name is, back in the background there. When we talk to this woman, like Adela's back there praying piously, and when we talk to this prostitute.
Oh, you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you. Unless you've had a change of heart. If you ever change your mind, you know where I'll be.
Hey, I thought I sent you to Yosefka.
Ah, you. The swindling offcomer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive. Thank you very much.
We made a lot of friends, chat.
The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church.
Spoiler alert, they're not coming.
I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood.
I have some thoughts on this,
If it would suffice.
and I'll share them in a moment.
Yes, of course. Coming close now. Take my blood.
The blood of Adela restores HP and continues to restore HP for a short time. The Healing Church nuns are chosen for their merit as vessels for blood and groomed as blood saints. The mere chance of being treated with their blood lends legitimacy to the Healing Church and communion. Let's go back to the dream, upgrade our weapon one last time, and then we'll fight Amelia and say screw it to those two NPCs. I don't feel like dealing with them anyway. I didn't want to win anyway.